Hello there, Aries. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're enjoying your day. Welcome back. I appreciate you guys, and a big welcome for those who are new to my channel. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel so you guys can receive alerts and view the videos as I push them out, okay? This reading here is gonna be, my gosh, these cards are, this reading here is gonna be for February 24th through the 2nd of March. Now, we all know how timing is, and we know how divine works. So if you clicked on here, then, you know, it's for a reason, because things just don't happen. So enjoy the reading and take what resonates with you. Apply your own intuition, right, into it, and make decisions through your free will to change things for the better, okay? All right. This year's also, on Friday the 29th, is leap year, okay? So that's going to be something to look into, because leap year happens every 4 years. Last one was in 2016, correct? So the number 4 is one of foundation, building, rebuilding from whatever it may be, whether it was tower moments or things that no longer served us, that we no longer continue to have in our lives. So that's something to think about too. Plus 29 in numerology, right? That would be 11, and then the master number 2. So this is February 2020. All right. Let's see what we got for Aries. I'm going to go ahead and be doing a 3-line spread for you guys, Aries. We're going to look at the energy and possible happenings that are going to occur within this week for your home life, work, and family, okay? So it's going to be, you know, an overview. All right. The shifts and the shadow energy right now that we're going through with the Mercury retrograde is very strong and very chaotic. So like I've said before, you guys, be careful with the communications, be careful with a lot of things, because you know, we're gonna go right into the middle of it. So hang in there, but do understand that everything that's being brought up is for us to clear out. None of us like to work with our shadow side, right? Or accept bad things about ourselves that we hide within the psyche, right? But unfortunately, until we clear those, accept them, and learn from them, then, you know, we are not going to, you know, we're blocking the blessings. So when retrograde and many of the ecliptic happenings happen, it's for a reason, right? So our shadow side is not a very, you know, presentable thing. You know, it has to do with aspects of our personalities, right? That we're ashamed of, or, you know, we keep hiding, you know, because, you know, we're all human, correct? So by doing and looking at ourselves in the mirror and really reflecting and being non-biased about things, we understand that shadow work is needed during these times. And if Mercury continues to bring about either blasts from the past, you know, people are going to be coming in. Some things are to remain in the past, correct? And others are not. So, you know, closure, not only closure is important, but, you know, healing, healthiness. Some people will only be here for a season, right? Others for many, and others just serve, you know, as a lesson or blessing. So that's something to look at too, okay? So that's going to be coming around. So the retrograde begun in February the 16th, right? So then, and it's going to end on March 9th. And so right now it's going into Pisces. After it finishes in Pisces, it's going to go back to Aquarius, okay? So here we go. Let's look at what possibilities are coming your way. All right, Aries. Give me points for Aries. As far as their home life, work. Aries. Aries. What message do we have for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries? All right. Here we go. All right. Interesting. Huh, that's weird. Give me a second, guys. Let me go ahead and just look at the messages that I'm seeing come through. Okie dokie. This is good. It's not that bad. Okay, so on your first line here, which represents your energy right now of your relationships, all kinds, correct? There's all kinds, it's not too specific. I see here, Three of Swords in reverse. We got Eight of Swords reverse as well. We have the Ten of Pentacles reverse and the Sun reversed. Okay. Now, looks like you've been through some things through this Mercury retrograde, Aries, and it came suddenly and it came hard. Okay. The Sun upside down just signifies and that basically whatever was told or whatever you find out for your own was something that you've always known deep inside, but didn't want to really look at the reality of that, right? Good news is that everything came out. I mean, there were quite the surprises. I mean, you know, this is in reverse, you know, the Three of Swords. And unfortunately, in this case, you know, it was due to not only a third party involvement, but the third party person was a close friend of yours or acquaintance. So this is why all of this is in a muck, okay, for your relationships, okay? So a lot of plans, you know, were immediately canned and a lot of betrayal. And the good thing is that this is now upside down, okay? So you've already had time to kind of process that. And remember, when these situations happen and we find out about these things, we need to realize that we need to take control back of whatever it is that others have control. You know, you got to keep your emotions controlled by yourself, because this here is a crazy mess. Okay, and I'm so sorry. I mean, I know how that hurts. We've all been there. You know, but it's been years. I mean, look at this. And the thing about it is that you've been in your mind so much about this. Is it happening or not? Is it happening or not? Let me tell you something, Aries. If the thought pops into your mind, I'm going to tell you right now, 99% of the time, your intuition is correct, okay? And it is what it is, and it was what it was. So here with this leap year, the 29th coming, it's a good time to release things. It's a good time to start journaling and trying to, you know, just release things as a bit. You cannot blame yourself for something this way, right? Because as far as how people treat us or what they do or their betrayals, it has everything to do with them projecting themselves, their shadow side on us, okay? And it's always better to blame somebody, right? It's always better to blame somebody for their shortcomings. So that's just, you know, I'm glad it's over with. You got to hang tight there, and you're going to make it, okay? And good riddance, you know, get that energy out. I mean, you've been going, you know, being ran through the muck. So you know what? It's a new year. It's You're a 4 foundation, so you know what? You got this, you know? Remember, everything we do in life is an echo, okay? So whether it's good or bad, it's going to get addressed. So, Aries, you're a strong fire sign. You got this, okay? You got this. So, all right. On the second line, we have work, okay? So, we got the devil. We got death in reverse. We got the world upright. And we got the 3 of coins reverse. Again, right here. Third party situation, betrayal came out. And it's still unfinished. Okay, and I'm almost 90% sure that the person, an acquaintance of yours, you know, friend, I don't know. And again, if this doesn't apply to you or it doesn't resonate, please don't make it fit. This is specific for a certain amount of individuals who are experiencing this, guys, okay? Death in reverse, unfinished business, karma, it's coming. And it's evident all over here, unfortunately, about the betrayal. Look at this. So, you know what? Let me tell you what. You saved yourself. You saved yourself from graver things that are happening because, unfortunately, you know, this isn't his first time and it won't be his last, Aries, okay? So, whether it's male or female, you deserve better than that. So, you know, and you have already been worn out and knowing. But this just confirms it, okay? No, that's nonsense away. Don't understand why people do this, but, you know, hey. All right, next one, Aries, is your family. Now, we have the King of Wands reverse, right? The Page of Wands reversed as well. We have Judgment upright, and last but not least, the Magician in reverse. So basically, this person, right, that resided in your home and you know, was your partner, significant other, whatever it may be, you know, I'm not gonna call gender out, okay, was basically lying for a while, you know, and it was like he was a sheep in wolves, you know. Yeah, he was a sheep. Sure he was, you know. And, but basically what ended up happening is that he had a tower moment, because when people have no scruples, right? And they get, just like criminals, right? They think they're not going to get caught. Well, guess what? He sure did it, and it was at work, okay? So that's how this whole, you know, domino effect went. And this is why you found out. And because he can no longer pull any magic tricks or anything. Oh, you know, that was not me, or whatever it may be. That, you're done. You're done. And let me tell you, not only did this situation rock, you know, your guy's home and your emotions and your lives, but he lost his job from it too. So whoever he or she, whoever that is, you don't need that in your life. You know, it's easier said than done, Aries. But let me tell you, life is too short and too beautiful to be sharing it with someone that you have to be catering to and chasing around, and they don't have any, you know, they don't have time to spend with you. But, you know, hey, they got a lot of this going on, you know. They have enough time for this. All right. Let me confirm a couple things real quick, Aries. Okay. This work situation. Let me do this. Let's do this. Okay. Can you clarify the Magician for Aries work situation? I'm picking up either selling, as in home buying, realtor, I don't know, something in that arena is what the work I'm talking about for the person and the storyline that's coming out. Okay, guys, can you tell me why the Magician and the King of Wands down. Reversed. What is the message? Oh. Okay. Okay, Aries. So on the Magician and the other, you know, Three of Swords, the confirmation for that, and the other information is, you know, first off here, traveling, right? Traveling, right? This individual, like I said, you know, this is not his first or last time. And, you know, he goes out of town, he comes back, and it's amazing how this individual has time for everything except, you know, to spend time with you and appreciate you. So you know what? Good riddance to this kind of energy, because that's just selfish. Not only is it selfish, but believe me, you know, he's gonna be collecting this really soon, and he already did, because it was in the workplace. So, and the true path and the art of dying. See, and as you know, in other words, like the phoenix, right? Sometimes when tower moments or we crumble, right? We experience these lessons because the divine wants us out of a relationship, because they no longer serve you and are no good for you and are stunting your blessings and everything else. So, like I said, it's easier said than done, but right here, you see this here, and it's like your true path, right? So this person's free meal ticket and cash cow, you know, just went out the door. And there is a couple more things, okay, that are going to come out in regards to this person. But the major things have already, you know, have already happened. Okay, Aries? Let's just do this real quick. What can we tell Aries as far as advice for the situation that is occurring? Oh, yep, I thought so. Okay, codependency. This just verifies it all. This individual here is very toxic. He's really good at performing magic tricks, he or she, to keeping things uncovered, and, you know, because they love you a lot, you know, they care about you. That's why they work 24/7 to buy you things, you know. So, oh, you know, that's not good. But, I mean, it is confirmed, you know, codependency. You know, some people need, and, you know, it's just, you know, kind of toxic behavior patterns to cling on to other individuals, right? So that they can fulfill their, you know, I'm not going to say, what's the word I'm looking for? To fulfill their neediness, because, you know, they never grew up, or, you know, they never took responsibility. So poor them, you know. Give me. Is Aries true soulmate and person they're meant to be with? When should they expect? Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So, okay, first off here, stay optimistic, okay? We all make choices that are not the best at times. But if you look at it through an open mind and really see the bigger picture, thank you for removing this mess from your home, okay? Seriously. So, you know, as this year of, you know, universal year 4, right? We experience in it, we're going to change a lot of things and aspects about ourselves and grow into a better version of ourselves. So it's obvious that this person, right, wasn't for you or of your best interest, but that's okay. You know why, Aries? Because then this here taught you the lessons and the experience, so that when the real one comes, you know, you'll be even better. Okay? So let's look at it that way. So overall, your energy, yeah, it's been tough, Aries. It's been tough. A lot of betrayal, third party, of course, you know, all caused by, it's been stunting your growth too. You've declined a couple of job offers actually because this person did not want you to, you know, be away from the house that long. So that's what happens when, stay optimistic. Remember that. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay? And with this healing and with what's going on here, you're going to put yourself first, Aries. Okay? Not only are you going to put yourself first, but this time. But as you heal and your vibrational level no longer remains low, like, you know, this person, then all the negative and everything that does not suit you or is in your best interest starts to disappear. And, you know, stronger soulmates come in, happiness come in. You cannot continue to flourish or, you know, to become a better person when your environment is filled with the people who are making you sick and stressing you out. So that's a good way to see it, right? So we hang around and we associate with people who are successful and who are, you know, positive in every single aspect of their life, whether it's relationships, you know, all that good stuff. So Aries, on this here, there's a lot that's going to happen, but the next couple of months. But I will tell you, there's still something here. I don't know. I can't. There is something else. It's a little less than that, right? But it's good that it happened now because it was going to be horrendous. It was, you know, and unfortunately, this here was a karmic, unfortunately. And he's, you know, his time is up. You've already been healing through this on your own. You just haven't told anybody, right? Any family or anything, and that's good. Sometimes we have to take certain walks on our own. And it's just, you know, the healing process. And remember, it's going to take time. This relationship here that I'm seeing for some of you was, I'm talking about 5 years and up. And full of fake promises and a lot of trickery. So thank you. Thank the heavens and the divine that you've been separated from that. The next couple months are going to be kind of, you know, little rough on you. You're a fire sign, Aries, so you are a survivor. What's going to need to happen is that you're going to have to, you know, get your power back from this narcissistic, you know, personality person and get back to the person who you've always been. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. All of it. Other people, how they treat you, it's a reflection of them, not you. I know it doesn't make it better, but trust me, the divine has a way of bringing tower moments or removing people abruptly from our lives for a reason. And for majority of you, this individual, you already kicked him out. But we're in the middle of this retrograde, so, you know, hey, you know, you already know what's going to happen, okay? So the thing is that if that's the way it was, right? If this is the relationship you had, which was one-sided, that's enough. You've already exerted enough of your energy, okay? So now what you're going to do, that you know the truth, because, you know, what are the 3 things that cannot remain hidden for, you know, for too long? That would be the sun, the moon, and the stars. And the truth. Actually, that's the 3rd one. So now you know the truth, right? So now you are going to work on you, in every single facet. All that love and all that work you put into this person, you know, that didn't even, you know, reciprocate anything, you're going to take that back. Okay? And you're going to give it to yourself. So this is, you know, not the best of, you know, romantic things, but the fact of the matter is that you were, this was already in the plans. As a matter of fact, for majority of you, you were already looking at moving to another apartment or home so that you can, you know, be away from him. But just remember, okay? Remember that sometimes some individuals, we should forgive. We should always forgive. But at the same time, Aries, you're not a fool. You're not, you're not second, third fiddle to anybody. You are a fire sign. You are successful and you're strong. So you're going to take those reins back in no time. And you're going to be back to being you, the sunshine. All right, let me pull some cards here from the universe. All right, let's see what message we got. A lot of healing. Journaling. Even if it's not a journal, even if you write down on a piece of paper, write it down. Write all your emotions down. Because majority of the time, these individuals are cowards, right? So they're not going to face you and they're not going to admit anything. So that's what creates a problem and stagnates us in many ways to find the person that we're meant to be with. So Aries, it's all about you now and taking control. The person doesn't have, got fired. So, and just be careful, okay? Because I see the person that he was having, whatever it is, a rendezvous, is going to come and want to talk to you and say that it's not what you think, okay? So I'm not telling you what to do, but I am telling you that you deserve a lot better than that. So, and it's okay. We can love people, right? But that doesn't mean that we're going to continue to allow their toxicities to sabotage our lives or plans. So, closures are good. It is up to you how you handle this. But do keep in mind that by Thursday, there is going to be a situation of the, blast from the past, okay? And you're going to be fine, okay? You just got to, put yourself first now. All right. Oh. All right, here we go. The universe cards, right? Look at this, Aries. Authentic truth. You just found that out, right? Right. Now you're going to use this and you're going to be true to yourself. Love yourself, take care of yourself because the divine is backing you up. And this is why it happened. Because you don't need to be around that. Next one is inward revolution, what I just discussed, right? So it's time to go within and clear that shadow work and, any feelings of abandonment or whatever it may be. No more. That's thing of the past. So this is what divine and universe wants you to know. Last but not least, sensitive, right? Sensitivity, meaning, we understand that people do us wrong, but we don't stoop down to their level. And Aries, you're a leader, you're a fire sign. It's just time to go. And it's time for you to meet your soulmate. And you will. There's going to be a gentleman coming in. I'm seeing a gentleman around late August, okay? Late August, early September. This person is a more stronger soulmate for you. And this karmic, what they did just helped heal you and continue your journey and becoming a better person and finding love. So it's around the corner, Aries. So just remember that. Remember to look in the mirror and understand and gain control of everything. Just like these things happen and you allow these people in your lives, this is what you're going to do now. And you're going to not block them off, but, now you're going to control, who you are going to be around with and who you choose to share your energy with. So these, I'm sorry's and, I'm just stressed out and all these little pity party excuses, that goes out the door. Because it's you that needs the time. So I'm seeing someone come in for you. And this person is a brand new person too. So I'm not seeing anybody from the past. So, and so that is it. Aries, hope you got and received messages from this, but you're going to be okay, Aries. You're a fire sign, you're a survivor. You're a phoenix. So that right there, you just escaped, misery. Well, you have a good day, Aries, and until next time. Bye.